Hello.
Hi guys!
I'm Hana.
Hello!
I'm Kage!
I'm Izumi.
And this is...
Idolm ster one for all!
It's been in the works for the better part of 2 years at this point, and we're finally ready to premiere it, and I couldn't be more excited about it. This series will always hold a special place in my heart, because it's how I met my girlfriend, it's how I met my cosplay group. And
It's how we first cosplayed.
This is the first thing we all cosplayed together.
And I wouldn't be the person I am today without it.
Like,
So, before we get started, I just want to take a few minutes to talk about what the plan is for this playthrough, so to speak, and how I recorded footage for it, because in this game, your idols progress. There are 6 story scenes that you can get per idol in the vanilla game without DLC. There's a scene you get when you first meet them, or when you first start managing them rather, and there's a scene you get after they gain each of their ranks. They can go from rank E, where they start, to B to C, no, to D to C to B to A. And then, once they clear the final boss festival, then they get their final story scene. So, we're going to do all those, but also, there are the, what the game calls FOREWORD, what I translated as connection scenes, that are just more like little mini communication scenes that show fun interactions with them. And in order to get them all, you actually have to play this game very carefully, because the girls each have a hidden affection stat that controls basically how much what their affection level for you as their producer is, and the higher there's a certain affection threshold that you have to meet to activate each connection scene. But certain connection scenes are only available at certain ranks, and once you get later into the game, it's very easy to miss or lock yourself out of connection scenes entirely, because you got the girls through the ranks so fast that their affection didn't have time to catch up. So that was how I played the game the first time I played, and I was very distraught to come back later and learn that I had been playing it wrong the whole time. So I went back, did a second playthrough, and knowing that I would want to do this series someday, I made sure to play it the right way this time and record each and every last connection scene alongside each and every last story scene. So we're going to do each of the idol stories. It's going to take a really long time, because as of right now I only have 4.5 of them actually written. There's a lot of content.
And we have 3 songs written.
Yeah, pretty much. We also want to translate and have the girls sing the DLC songs, the idol specific songs for you in this series. Not live, but pre-recorded.
Hana wanted us to do it live, and
I was thinking about it.
And then I turned around and looked at him and said, "Do you really think I can make it through Saihyo live without bawling my eyes out?"
along with how many characters we're all supposed to do?
Well,
Especially one person?
We're not doing them all in one night. We're doing one character.
I know, but still.
But it does give us time to get the songs written and get them recorded.
Yeah.
Now, one question you may be asking is, why aren't we doing a live actual playthrough of the game? And the answer to that is because
that would take forever.
Well, it would be a lot harder to manage, because there's a lot of repetitive dialogue scenes just about leaving the office or coming back from work, and it's a lot of just dead air watching me get through the rhythm game part and the encores and all that. And that would very quickly get tiring, I feel like. Plus, there's really no way to predict what connection scenes are going to pop up, because the game pretty much activates them randomly, so we'd have to be jumping all over the place in our script, trying to keep up with the game, trying to figure out where we are now and things like that, and it would just essentially be unmanageable. With a set of pre-recorded footage like this, we know exactly which scenes are going to happen in which order, and we can follow along with our script perfectly. So it's just going to be a lot easier this way. There's still a lot of good content of this game that we can show off like that. And I've had so much fun writing these girls' stories this past year or so. And I've really been wanting to voice act them with Kage and Izumi, so we're just gonna have a good time.
Yay.
And with that,
I just realized something. Is there a script? Because I don't have it.
Oh yes, the script. I've written a little. We're using the program OBS to stream, and I've written a plugin that will put the subtitles up on the screen for us and for you, the watchers. So you'll be able to see them too, Izumi.
Okay.
So with that, we're going to take a quick recording break to set up the first video, and then we'll get right into it. See you in a bit.
See you guys soon.
Soon.